Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, August 20th. Yeah, Tuesday, August 20th. Okay, so today um, I'm going to go over the monthly numbers again. So August is the 8th month, the 20th universal month in a 12 universal year, 2019. Okay, so this month is really about surrendering to your own power. Okay, it's empowerment. Okay, your ability to cope with things, a new intimacy with your own power, with your own power. Okay, and this is like a balancing of things after a period of being stuck. Okay, so today we have two 20s. We've got a 2020 code. So there's a lot of clarity, a lot of truth that comes in about intimacy, teamwork, harmony, and partnerships and relationships. And we also have 22, which equals 4. So this is about peace, stability. Things are starting to balance and even out, level out even. There's been some leveling recently, and it's still going on. Okay, but we're doing general horoscopes, okay? And today also Venus enters Virgo, so that's, harmonious relationships. It's planning for the long term. Virgo doesn't like details, okay? And they don't like to, get sweaty, gritty physical labor, okay? And for the most part, you're going to be feeling really, really good. And there's work and romance being combined, okay? So you could be working for love, working with your love, or you could find love in the workplace, loving what you do, or loving someone in the workplace. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, and with Virgo, they're kind of suspicious, okay? So sometimes you can look at people and nitpick and nag and criticize. You can be too hard on others, that one zit they have on their nose is suddenly fissure 8. Okay, that kind of thing. It's character flaws, but also it's about looking at yourself, about your own flaws and blowing them up out of proportion. I'm not good enough. It's an insecurity. It's also a victim mentality, and your imagination can get the best of you to the point of, seeing the triples in the trees. Okay, and with Uranus and Taurus, sheeple. Okay, I'm sorry, they said triple and triple to me, so the triple and the sheeple. Also with Virgo, there is this heightened tendency for suicide ideation, feeling like you don't belong here, or like you're not good enough, you're not worthy to live. Okay, so let's see, with Venus, if somebody leaves you, you may be tempted to be really down on yourself, okay? And also at this time, you have a excellent business sense, because Virgo is the 6th house, so it's about service and your daily environment, your daily routine, your schedule, okay? At home and at work, it depends whatever house it falls in for you. Let's see. And what else do I want to say about Virgo? Oh, and with Venus and Virgo, the shadow side, you could be victim mentality. Why are you doing this to me? Criticizing, projection, blaming others for your troubles or for your feelings or for whatever happens to you. And you could, with the lazy thing too, you could be letting all the other people work for you, okay? Letting others do the chore. And it can be scandalous. It can promote scandal too. Venus entering Virgo, people could be recognizing that the partner that you're with is not good enough for you. Okay, so you and other people can be thinking your partner's not good enough for you, and look at their flaws. Also, the same thing, on the reverse of the shadows, in the shadow side, but on the reverse is you could be thinking you're not good enough for somebody. That kind of deal. Okay, so, and that Venus is going to be there for about, a month and a half, somewhere along that lines. Okay, and then, but if everything is all good, nobody's got any squares, basically this is a 0 point when you start planning for the long haul. And with Mars conjuncting Venus later on, this can be extremely sexual. And I want to say unionizing, a coming together, literally, physically and mentally. Okay, there can be a lot of sexual passion, okay, and there can be some jealousy there too. Somebody might be jealous of you. Oh, yeah, there could be the tendency. What I'm getting is other people talking shit. They could be saying somebody's not good enough for somebody else, and it could be in a bad way, or it could be, you know, actually the truth. With analysis paralysis, there's a lot of contemplating and a lot of discerning in terms of love relationships and business partnerships, okay? Virgo is concerned with long-term security, setting things up, getting set up. So if you're about to embark on a life with somebody, you guys are making plans for the future, you know, and doing the physical work, the landscaping, the house cleaning, Uranus and Taurus too, you know, suddenly cleaning up. So yeah, basically suddenly cleaning up in a multitude of aspects. Okay, now cleaning up can be, you know, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially cleaning up. Look at that, toil and labor. Immediately we get the Virgo energy coming out. And if you guys didn't know, we have that new moon in Virgo coming on August 30th in Hawaii. It's shortly after midnight at 12:37. Okay, so we have, like, you're going to wake up and we're going to be fully in the new moon in Virgo. So with the new moon in Virgo, it's like new precision, new details, new planning, a new schedule. Or, yeah, it's like really getting things situated. Now, you know, in the last couple of weeks, we were trying to get ourselves established somewhere, and we still have that Cancer and Capricorn energy effective. So people are trying to figure out where they belong, where their home is at, where their heart is at, where their work is at, where their heart is at in their job or in their business or self-created service, whatever it is you do in the world. Okay, so there's still this fine line of balancing and wanting to come home and be established somewhere, and especially in work. Okay, and with the Virgo energy, let's see, Cancer to Virgo is 2 signs, so 1, 2, 3. So there's going to be some traveling and some communication, putting things in order. With Uranus going retrograde in Taurus, that's the chaos. Here's the order out of chaos. So this is where we sort through things, where we sort them, where we clarify, where we classify, where we say this belongs here, this belongs here. With the Aquarius full moon, we were saying this doesn't belong, this doesn't belong, this doesn't belong. So that left like holes, okay, space for new things to come in. But the things that are left, we got to kind of link them together, you know, grab the puzzle pieces and put them together. How does this fit in my life now? And then, of course, you know, as new things come in, we factor in new things, we expand that, and we expand our connections to this new thing coming in, bonding with it, cementing it in, anchoring it in. Wow. Okay, where'd that come from? Apparently that's all channeling, but that's what I'm seeing. You know, we're making plans, and where we had ideas beginning before our new dreams. With the full moon in Aquarius, we're moving forward with making the plans. Now we've already, you know, it's like creating a map, putting the cities, mapping the cities out. Now we're filling in the streets around it, the ways to get around there. And slowly, as we fill in the streets, we move along and travel along the path to the next peg, which would be a goal. Okay, so we are detailing the goals. There's a goal, one really big goal, and a whole bunch of other little goals. Okay, so we are finally starting to make some headway on these new ideas, these new dreams. We're moving forward, okay, with a lot of toil, a lot of labor, a lot of sweat, a lot of hard work. And this is Virgo. This is about your day-to-day schedule. It can also be about automation, automatic, throwing in the Capricorn conjunction component. And then with Cancer, like I said, the third. So This is going to change the way you travel or communicate at work. This could be having to do with boundaries. This could be having to do with new learning. This could be having to do with arranging your schedule around a child. Or this could be adopting something more creative, trying to come from a more joyous place. The traveling, though, it's almost like you're working on changing location. A lot of you guys have been moving. So like your business could be changing location. You could be going high tech, launching online. You could be getting a brick and mortar actual physical store, or you could be finally establishing yourself on the home front as like business planning. But whatever it is, you're finally making solid physical plans, like writing it down and getting things in practical order. Okay, some of you guys are practicing, meaning that you're doing the same thing every single day. So this could also be about conscious awareness, looking for the clues. Some of you guys could be with the Hermit energy. They're about self-mastery, putting the puzzle pieces together and analyzing and being very discerning. So some of you guys are being consciously aware as everything that comes into play, play by play, minute by minute, you're discerning and analyzing and deciding what is necessary for you to respond and not react to, and what is unnecessary and what you should avoid, or if do you need to set a boundary. Okay, so this is, checks and balances. Okay, checking off that list, making sure that you have everything on that list and attending to it, because you're laying the groundwork for crafting the way, laying a foundation. And this is in the physical realm. This is no longer in just the head. This is a physical expression of laying the groundwork. So some of you guys could literally be gathering like paperwork. You guys could be physically working on some kind of project or some kind of team. You could be recruiting, trying to decide what's serving your business best, or what is your best services. Is there something new that I can add to this? Do I need to boost my skill? There's so much going on. Weighing the pros and cons in regards to what is a part of your daily life, what serves you, what's good for your health, what's good to help you keep grounded, and what is practical, what fills you with energy instead of consumes your energy. Okay, and what can you do about it rather than letting something be, sitting back and playing the victim because you're not doing anything about it, and let somebody else do the work, letting somebody else carry the load. But then again, Virgo is the helper too. So this could be, with Mars and Venus going conjunct in Virgo, this could be finally somebody starts helping you, okay, working together in the relationship on some kind of huge project. Cruise. Okay, so the 3 keeps coming up for me, and I've been noticing 3 third house Gemini, and I've also been noticing that your vibe tribe, a lot of my vibe tribe, their sun signs fall in my third house, or their sun signs are third house in relation. So it's almost like the third house is like you can cruise, or these are the people that you go and visit. These are intellectual people that you connect with. So for me, that would be vibe tribe. And I think, part of the reason why I was seeing 3 so much is because the Aquarius, the Aquarius full purging moon, to where we got rid of things that, weren't really friends with us, or people, places, things, ideas, and situations. They did not resonate. They were not friendly or intelligent to keep in our circle. Or even, communication, styles of communications, thoughts, information. It just extends out so much. I've got this clump of information that I'm seeing. So if I'm talking too much, sorry. That is also, the 3. Communication, talking, expression. Okay, so these are the 3 that they're giving me. Toil and labor, daily schedule, adjudication, awaiting a decision on whether to move forward, or weighing the pros and cons to see if you can move forward, or looking at some new information or boosting skills in some way. Go time to upgrade of skills and talents, or upgrade of creativity. Then we got community, people supporting you, going, yeah, go for it, or, you know, we love you so much. Community can also be just people either expressing their, it's where Mercury is right now. Mercury is in Leo, so that can be, you know, giving you the love, showing the love. You're getting shown the love. Okay, and for a lot of you guys, so these 3 cards immediately after, you know, taking a look for a second, you work every day basically for love, okay, and for the love of the people, and you're wondering if you're even effective in your service and what you're doing, and you're thinking about how can I refine it to actually help people, because probably what you do helps a certain amount of humanity or helps somebody in some kind of way. Okay, now you're still trying to weigh the pros and cons. Should I leave what I'm doing and give up this dream in search of another dream? Has this dream expired? Has anything changed? Okay, so there could be some additional information or a new message that comes in, and you're trying to figure out if what you're doing is serving others. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you're wanting to know if people support you or if people are behind you. And for others, there can be this expression from people telling you, you know, thank you so much, or we love what you do. So it's a showing of support or a showing of love. You know, you're not alone. You're never alone. We're all with you. I stand with you. Okay, toil and labor. Okay, it's number 38. It equals 11. So it's about your daily goals, your daily obligations. It's also about streamline. It's something that you do every day, so you're trying to function more smoothly. And empowering information. Okay, so you kind of feel, not that you feel helpless, but you're kind of wondering, am I where I'm supposed to be? You know, did I follow my instincts? Did I follow my intuition with this job? You know, am I supposed to be working here? Am I serving humanity the best I can possibly serve them? Am I living my divine mission? Okay, is this my purpose, my destiny? Okay, let me clarify adjudication. I keep wanting to say judification every time I see this card. I don't know. Basically, adjudication is an if. Okay, if we have all the criteria necessary, we can proceed. Okay, so this is an unknown question. Do I have all the information that I need? Look at that. Okay. Okay, so community. And then community is support. People, this is, you know, much love. You know, we love you. Thank you for everything that you do. It can also be, you know, no matter what you decide, because there's a decision that needs to be made here, but it's being presided over. Whatever you decide, I support you, I'm behind you. Okay, and this is from more than one people. This is just because people love you. Okay, you're popular. You're loved by many, and you're loved by all. Okay, and on a humankind level, when people really are at their highest consciousness, they just come from a place of pure love. So you're one among many. Okay, I love you, you love me, we're a happy family. Barney had the right idea, you know, and he was purple too, so that's, you know, blue and red unite. Male and female coming together, the ultimate love. So yeah, it's community, it's a group, it's a club rallying behind you to support you, to lift you up, to inspire you, or maybe they're just saying thank you for lifting us up, and thank you for the inspiration. That one separately. Can we clarify community, please? Okay, so I'm hearing like donation and GoFundMe. So this feels like, okay, so Prince of Pentacles. Oh, Wow. Can we clarify community anymore, please? Is there any more cards I can get for... No, I guess not. All right. Well, let me try with this deck. Since it's about showing the love, we will use this, my love deck. Let me clarify community, please. Okay, so let's move on. Get these out of the way. Okay, so day-to-day schedule, your work, your divine purpose, you're pretty much on automatic. You show up. You continue to show up every day. You put your love and spirit into what you do and trying to make it work. So it's like you're living on faith, okay? You're believing that things can happen. You just got to keep at it, like wave after wave after wave of trying, day after day after day of repetition. Every day is exactly the same. So it's definitely about routine. We've got 5 cards that came out reversed, so that's like psychic downloads. It could be revelations. So there could be something about your schedule that you're going to be changing up. Okay, so initially we've got 3 of Cups. So that's like intimacy. It's a small party. It's a small get-together. It can be a meeting, a work meeting, you know, safety meeting. You could be having dinner. Okay, it could be over dinner. It could be just a small party. It could be over a cup of coffee. Okay, but over a glass of wine would, or a beer would make more sense, like meeting at a bar after work. Or this could be a small celebration in the workplace. Or it could be that you need to have a little bit of fun and let go, okay? Because all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Red, yellow, green, Rastafari colors. So yeah, it's definitely a joyous kind of celebration. Communicating the love. So that's like shared stories, shared adventures. So this can be after work or this can be during work. This can also be some kind of business meeting. Okay, we've got the Hierophant. That's about that's Taurus. It's also about paradigms and institutions used to control masses of people, like religion, government, education, the concept of marriage. It's paradigms. It's about what you believe about every aspect of life. Okay. Oh, and what I didn't mention is, you know, for a couple of days you may be on automatic at work because the psychic downloads tend to run, it's like a program running in the background, processing in the background, to where you can just function, kind of robotic. And I did say like automatic, so it's an automatic response. You kind of shut down and you need quiet for the background processing to go in the background. Okay, so you may kind of want to isolate yourself and kind of go off and work alone and have that quiet time so you can meditate. So with Hierophant, this is marriage and commitment also. It's commitment to a belief or commitment to a tradition. There's about to be a change in your daily schedule. Your daily work habits are going to change. A lot of you guys have cut some fun out, or you're going to be putting the lid on possibly drinking or partying. You're going to get down to serious business, and you're not going to really feel like going out. If you go out, it's got to be for a purpose. It's got to be for a practical reason. You don't really want to do anything unless it's for a practical reason. So it's like buckling down. So some of you guys can be really buckling down at work. Maybe cutting out those that glass of wine with lunches. Or this is a period of time where you just get organized. Okay, you're not playing anymore. Before, you used to be kind of haphazardly committed. Now that you're all in, now this is the physical manifestation of being all in. Okay, so you may immerse yourself in your daily schedule. Whatever these old habits were, they're out the window. Okay, all these, whatever you purged during the Aquarius moon, now you've got to reshape your life around it. Something is gone, not that it's missing, because new and better will eventually replace it. But we got to kind of, you know, it's like those slide puzzles where you have like 9 to 12 puzzle pieces, and you have to make the picture by sliding them around. Well, what happens when one piece, you know, when you slide one piece and it's in the right spot, you gotta manipulate everything around it, right? So this is kind of what this is, manipulating around your daily schedule with the absence of something that used to be there, something that you used to be comfortable with. Okay, for some of you guys, you're celebrating a new schedule, or you're celebrating that what is gone is gone, you know. Old addictions, old bad habits, could be old stubbornness. Some of you guys could be working up to set up a new home. You know, Uranus and Taurus, you guys are renovating. So this could be like a work party where people come out and help you. You need help painting, you know, you're going to paint the house, organize a work party, barbecue, you know, a few beers, but nobody can drink till it's done. Because we don't need no rainbow stripes when we just want the wall one color, right? Don't get me wrong, rainbows are beautiful, but, you know, if that's not in the plan, then it's not practical, so that's just not going to do around Virgo time. Okay, unless you're a unicorn and the rainbow stripes belong on you. Okay, but look in the Hierophant, and as I say that, the Hierophant has like this rainbow colored in the chair. Okay, so you can be, you know, making rainbow bright in the house, mixing it up with a little bit of color, but still remaining practical. Okay, what else do we have? Venus enters Virgo. Okay, so beautiful things, and sometimes you give your heart away, often to the wrong person. So, you know, you may be putting your house together and some things may not match, but but it was practical and it saved you money and it's going to last forever. I don't know what to say about that. They will use whatever they have if it's more practical, you know, more practical means. So they're calling my attention to the bull, and I heard taking the bull by the horns. Okay, so somebody's going to be taking the bull by the horns. There's going to be a leveling up with the Wheel of Fortune. Something's closing out that was part of the daily schedule. Okay, so it could be that boring 9-to-5 job that you're like, you know what? I've had enough. I'm miserable. I feel like I'm being you know, you could be feeling victimized at work. Like, why is this happening to me? Why is every day the same? Why does nothing ever change? Okay, change starts within, and with Uranus being in retrograde, in Taurus, you know, it's going to start in the home. in at your roots, at your foundation, at your core, at the root of your beliefs. Okay, so some of you guys are stepping into the next level. It's not enough to believe. You have to live in the higher vibration. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been practicing the higher vibration in the mind. Now you have to bring that energy out, extend that bubble out outside of you, and live in that energy. Okay, so it's asking you to be positive and hopeful about the future. Be practical, okay, but don't throw a fit when things don't go your way. Don't resort to, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, and don't spin, don't spiral. Just be resigned to whatever is shall be. Okay, because with this Virgo energy, we're moving into an earthly manifestation of practical things. Okay, so something just wasn't precise enough. Okay, so it's being removed or being erased, and there's something new being set in place, a new order being set in place within the work environment and within the home, within your sense of comforts and security, you know, home, food, money, possessions, what you own. Okay, things are about to be shaken up, and it could be, you know, the result of one meeting, and it could be a lucky meeting. Okay, there could be a lucky communication or a lucky meeting of somebody that can change your life. Okay, so this was part of that. Okay, 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands. Yeah, so this could be lucky by chance, suddenly popular, or, you know, somebody, there's this traveling here. People are celebrating your spirituality. People are celebrating you as a teacher. People are celebrating you as an authority figure. So this could be recognition. People, this could be wanting to interview you. Wanting to get an interview, or being selected, or being looked at as a leader. Being cheered, being toasted, being roasted, having something in your honor. Okay, so it can be judge, it can be governments too, with your honor and Virgo. Judging. Toast of the town, I just heard. Okay, so you're going to be deemed something for all your hard work. Most likely a leader of some sort, you know. Could be, like I said, it could be in, okay, Democrats and Republicans, they just said in my head. Could be in government, could be in religion, or a new leader of the church. This can be in banking institutions, because we are talking about institutions. Mental health, this can be insurance, medical, this can be the institution of marriage. But there is a new representative, a new leader, a new authority stepping up that is changing the order of things. Okay, so changing the orders can also mean changing the laws. So this can be a judge changing the law. A new law, a new order, a new law, a new principle, a new rule, a new, not principle, like Newton's law of gravity, that kind of a new paradigm. So I don't know what to say. My goodness. And then we have 5 of Wands and 7 of Wands. So it's feeling insecure within the self. And then 7 of Wands is having the courage to take action. These are both cards of action. So it's like you're conflicted in yourself. You want things to change. Maybe there's some forcing of changes with the Pluto Capricorn transaction. Okay, and You kind of don't know. You don't know where to go from here. I mean, you want the attention, you want to market, or this could be the marketing of the insecurities. Okay? I don't know if I can help, but I will try, or I will do my very best. That's what it feels like. Even though you're not 100%, you're going to give 100%. So this is like fake and bacon. Fake it till you make it once again. So somebody's stepping into a role of leadership unsure of their own potential. But they have potential. That's other people believe in you. That's why you've been put in this position. They have faith in you. They have faith in your good judgment. There we go. They have faith in your good judgment. Okay, Six of Wands, victory, reversed, 11, 11, 11. Okay, manifestation of a portal for goals, being in the public eye. It's also public acclaim, an affirmation. We love you. It's the victory walk, being paraded, a parade, the celebration of. So it's kind of like you get recognized for something, and you're like, oh, you're honored for something, and you're really not. You're not boastful. You're not shy. You get around. Okay, they're giving me lover boy. You got your feet on the ground. Urgent, emergency, urgent. So it could be that you were some kind of hero, okay, but you're an unsung hero and people are finally recognizing it, or you're just getting the this could be a savior. The one who saves. You save people, and you don't want any recognition for that because you believe that you should do that. You should do your best to help somebody or save somebody. This is like a savior. Wow, so this Maharaj, I don't know why they told me to throw that out there, just as, something epic and beautiful and Christ consciousness I'm getting. So this is almost like, it feels like the Savior is coming, or the Savior is born. And I feel like everyone has the victim and the Savior within them. So somebody is literally saving their own asses, or saving somebody else's ass. This could be Guru. This could be that you're little recognized. Somebody who wants to market you. And it's not that you're not confident in your abilities. You just don't want everybody to be, falling at your feet. Hail, hail. Now come on now. Get up. Stop already. Okay? I'm human too. I'm here to help humanity. Please don't praise me in that way, because this is what I was born to do. A simple thank you and maybe a Coke, maybe a Coke and a hamburger, and if you're soliciting my services, payment for my services, an honest day work for an honest day pay. Okay, so pay me for my services, but don't worship me like an idol, because you're not supposed to worship me. You're supposed to, with the Christ consciousness, you are supposed to follow what I do and worship the process and not the person. And that is what we mean by false idols. Okay, we are supposed to be what? Christ-like, Christ consciousness. And I'm not religious, guys. Okay, so Christ consciousness is that earthly plane you walk, where you always come from a place of love. Okay, and you teach others how to do that, and you change people. You're the game changer. Okay, so this is definitely something game changing. Okay, and you almost feel, with the Virgo, you almost feel like you don't deserve it. I mean, this is Six of Wands. This is a 6. We've got 5, 6, and 7. So we go from inner insecurity to going for what you want, or going for the love, or going for the fame. Okay, then we haven't gotten to the Six of Wands, because you're very you're humble. You're very humble. So this makes me feel like the next Dalai Lama. They're looking for the next Dalai Lama, is what it feels like. The next spiritual leader. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles. It's Mercury in Virgo. This is coming. Abundance, protection, the protecting of and support of somebody, okay? In investment, this is where you have multiple areas of your life investing in you, supporting you. Your home life is now supporting you. Your friend circle is now supporting you. Okay, your job, where you're at, you're now able to support yourself, to save yourself. So this results in an abundance of abundance, okay, which funnels out into the world. It's a trickle-down theory, okay, for every little thing you do, it affects everybody. Trickle-down theory, butterfly effect, you know, the domino effect, okay, it all seeps down to reach those who are so far away, okay, and the more that it trickles down, the more that it spreads like wildfires, the more that there is talk and communication about these subjects and the conscious awareness and the awareness of consciousness, okay, there more and more people wake up, okay, and they ascend, their level of ascension gets higher and higher and higher. Okay, so there is a calling for the great teacher. They're looking for the one. They are like in the Matrix. They're looking for the one who can transcend the norms of humanity. Okay, and I think I remember hearing about a year ago, there was a lot of talk about the Savior being born. And I'm not religious, and I always felt like, okay, you can't have a baby being born and then 3 years later becoming becoming the president, so or becoming our leader. So I feel like this person is already here, and since there's been such a push for ascension, who the Catholic and the Christians call the Savior coming again, they're already here, and I think it's a female, and it feels like the search is on, the hunt is on for them, but this is the one person who can change the balance of things. And I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, and I remember the last reading an article about the last Dalai Lama specifically saying that he believes it's going to be a woman, and things are going to be completely different. Okay, this is old school. This is the old school. This is the old regime. This is, the old boys club. Okay, no more. We are breaking things up, and now with the North Node being in Cancer and the rise of the feminine, we are all going back to native, back to organic, back to the mother, back to where we started from. Okay, our point of creation for a lot of things, and there's a lot of things that need to be released, like old rules, old judgments. Here's judication. Okay, so we're moving on to judication. It is a number 30. So 3 is, for me, that's third house. It's patterns of information. What was ingrained in us previously, there's new information coming in. Okay, revelations about communications. Okay, how we communicate to others, and the electromagnetic components, these downloads, the sun energy, how that affects other people, how we affect other people. Okay, it's also about traveling, being able to find your happy place when shit goes sideways, being able to maintain control. Okay, and also about physically traveling, you know, traveling on the astral plane, the physical plane, going home, going to work, what we consider home, what we consider work, joy, creativity, and children. For a lot of you guys, this is a new child. For a lot of you guys, you've had a child, you are considering having a child, or you just found out that you're pregnant. Okay, definite life changers. Your choice, be a victim or the victor. Okay, choose to be happy, choose to find and focus on the joy in things instead of harping and going into that analysis paralysis, therefore breeding the negativity. Okay, this is your way out, finding the joy in things, or creative, finding the joy in creation, period, in something, a new creation that you haven't move forward on yet. Okay, we're still weighing the pros and cons, we're still doing a little bit of research. Now, 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and 6 of Cups. So there could be this new information, or this new factor could be a child coming back from the past, or some new travels, new information, a new pattern coming back from the past. So this is like a repeat, trying to figure out if there's a repeat going on also. And with all the retrograde things, you know, we do have things coming back from the past. And like old cases, cold cases, old situations, there's new information. Okay, and with 6 of Cups, this is about, you know, this is impersonal. For some of us, it's about people we've cared about. This can be our past soulmates. Or a lot of us can be trying to figure out who is our soulmate. Or with somebody, trying to decide if this is a person you want to plan a life with. Is this the person that I'm going to grow old with? You know, have we been together before? 6 of Cups to 7 of Cups, having many options. For some, what is real and what is a viable option? Okay, being clear about our many choices. What is a practical choice and what isn't? Okay, 8 of Pentacles, that is crafting, honing your skills, putting your head down, working every day, your schedule. It is also about research and brushing up on your skills. Okay, so this is about making decisions on how to implement and make space for somebody in your life, physically, mentally, and spiritually, and financially. Okay, there's always a way to do something. Some of you guys might be trying to figure out if you heard a false rumor about somebody. Some of you guys are trying to figure out how to let go of somebody that betrayed you, you know, cheated on you in some way. You might be deliberating on whether to file a lawsuit. To discuss viable options. You may meet somebody. If you can move forward with a lawsuit. Research, obsession. There's got to be a way to get them. So somebody could be trying to get you. Or you could be trying to get somebody else. Now, it can be in a bad way and it can be in a good way. Am I going to buy into that? I hope my ex gets what he deserves. So there's a lot of I hope they get what they deserve, or maybe you've heard that your ex is having a hard time coping. Hold on, guys. I want to see. Meeting with somebody to find the loophole or to find a way around what are our alternate options. We need to do some research because I can't let this go. Something you care about, you cannot let go. So there's additional information. For some, it is a cold case that can involve a death with drinking and violence involved. Drugs, too. Water under the bridge. Yeah, so water under the bridge, drowning. About an old drowning case or a new drowning case. So, yeah, so there could definitely be some new information coming out about past cold cases, deaths, poisoning, drowning, overdoses, situations that weren't clear, they're still foggy, or there's, you know, some kind of illusion or some kind of veil involved. Drownings and poisonings. This could be rallying for change. Activists, you know, we're seeing a lot of that. People are tired. They're fighting. They're fighting to change something that is overbearing, to change some kind of rule or law, or it's some kind of legislation. Changing the laws. The laws no longer apply. They used to apply, but times have changed. This feels like bills or legislation that they tried to pass before, or, you know, even like in this is a new law or ordinance, order, a new order, new orders. It may have initially been dismissed, but it's coming back up because now it has more supporters. It was initially killed before because it was unclear. Could be about medicine, could be about smoke, fire. Okay, I'm still getting Neptune. They're giving me Neptune. So this can be about drugs. Legislation about drug, maybe FDA, because three-letter agencies are very prominent. FDA, DEA. They keep drawing my eyes back to these cups of coffee and the cups filling over here. Drinking. I know they're having labels for drinking. Maybe they're having, for smoking. Okay, because that was a time of Leo. Now we're moving into Virgo. So what would Virgo be? Virgo, the virgin, pure. Underage drinking. The only reason I say that, and this is merely a guess, because I just they put my eyes over here with the Princess of Hearts, because I was kind of looking, I was like, well, I know the King of Hearts is alcohol. And the Seven of Cups, I think of that as fantasy, illusion, delusion. So it's definitely some kind of, oh, this can be a past overdose death. Somebody's law because of an overdose. But they keep telling me drinking too. So maybe it's something about combining the alcohol and the drugs. Alcohol and pills. Pills and alcohol. Okay, so another coincidence I just found, they keep drawing my eye to this one cup. Out of 6 cups, they want me to look at this one cup. So I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3. It's number 3. And then I just look at this cup that they keep drawing my attention to over here. It is 1, 2, 3. It is like the third, the Trinity. 3, drugs, alcohol, and pills. So is this a new warning label? Because we're definitely getting a new warning label for the smoking. This could be a new warning label. No more than 3 cups. Or maybe they're deciding what is a healthy amount of coffee, a healthy amount of alcohol, a healthy amount of, or it could be new rules in regards to prescriptions, prescription drugs. Even with like weed, okay, marijuana, because Taurus, the Uranus in Taurus is marijuana, so this could be changes to the rules about marijuana also. Because they're all on the table. With Neptune and Pisces, every single vice is on the table. They keep, and I noticed too, like their bottom left. The cup on the bottom of the 3 left, the third one. Cup on the bottom of the 3, the third on the left. Rupee. Yeah, it looks like there's definitely some. Okay, I just heard Congress. Okay, so this can be a new law, a new rule. In regards to vices, new warning signs. Maybe this could be the release of some documents on something we all have known and trusted. All of a sudden, there's some new information released revealing the truth. This can be tax papers. This can be inheritance. Some of you guys could be getting the inheritance of your dreams from somebody who used to exist that you loved. Wow, I'm on 58 minutes. I better tie this up. Okay, and then for your community supporting you, okay, we have Prince of Pentacles. That slowly but surely, it's like people coming to your aid or slowly agreeing with you, or you pick up supporters. This can also be crowdfunding. You know, all of a sudden people start donating to you and start bringing you things. And Princess of Hearts is like, oh my God, thank you so much for the help. I didn't know you cared, you know. So this can be an offering of your place in humanity, okay? And you could be so grateful for this outpouring of support, you know, people coming, what do you need? What can I help you with? Do you need money? Do you need blankets? Do you need food? What can I get for you? This is a physical manifestation. They physically come to visit you and talk to you about what you need, and you're ever so grateful. Okay, because after After all, we got to support our heroes. We got to support our leaders and let them know that what they're doing is making a difference. So this is basically knowing that you're making a difference in several different areas. Okay, some of this can apply to you, all of this can apply to you, but it's about your role in society. How do I help? What part do I play? Okay, am I helping? Okay, and then the realization that you are helping when people come to help you help others. Okay, kind of funny how that works. So this can be like a showing of support in different kinds of energetic ways. Like I said, somebody can physically come to you and see what you need. Or this could be your partner working with you, because we are in Virgo, and we're setting up long-term plans. Okay, we're setting up our security for the long haul. Okay, so it could be your partner physically helping you out, and other people are involved too. It could be, your partner paying other people to come, do your yard or something, because it looks like your partner works here. Your partner is a workhorse. So they could be helping you and also paying other people to come help you too, okay? And you might be feeling like a little girl, like a little princess, okay? Because this is probably the first time they haven't expected you to do all the work. And with the Venus in Virgo, it's tendency to be lazy and letting others do the work, okay? So they could literally be paying somebody else to do the work, and you might be feeling like, a little starry-eyed and grateful, because Princess of Hearts is like the naivete, okay? Naivete. Where you're loving through the eyes of a child, it's young love, it's fresh love, it's feeling like a little kid, or falling in love all over again, back in the beginning, first love. So you could be like literally falling in love with your partner as they start helping you out more and more, and being really generous and being more of a security for you, somebody you can rely on. Okay, so it looks like the DM is stepping up and helping build the life, okay, because this is slowly but surely. Okay, one step at a time. This person is helping, they're paying out, they're shelling out. They're helping themselves. This is a physical visitation, so they're coming to work on your house, or coming to spend money on your house, and paying other people as well. Okay, so we're going to get a read on the Archangel's Oracle cards. Yep, prioritize. Oh, yep, Virgo season. Any more? Thank you. Okay, can I get some cards from the of heaven, excuse me, not of heaven ascending on earth, excuse me, Hawaiian healing intentions. Thank you. Okay, so first card out, prioritize. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Totally Virgo energy, okay? And some of it is, priority. So this new law or this new rule is making something a priority that wasn't before. Okay, in this Uranus and Taurus, changes in the mother, changes in the earth. So this could be about abortion rights. This could be the legislation in terms of fairness and equality for women. Making women and children the priority, because we are still literally in Leo season. Okay, and towards the ending, when we reach the 29th degree of anything that's being illuminated, there's a focus on fun, there's a focus on children, there's a focus on mothers, there is a focus on living and loving life. Okay, and then we have, Ike, to see, to know, to feel, perspective. And this is on the situation where we have a death of an overdose, or we're reviewing an old case, okay, to look into the death of somebody with some new information, or a new approach, maybe a new way of looking at something in a more practical, ordered way, when things may have been confusing or confused or just unclear. Ike, to see, to know, to feel. Perspective. It's a 40. Okay, so it's a new control, a new stability, a new grounds. Okay, so this may be reopening a case because there's information for a pursuit of a new kind of ground or a new kind of standing. Maybe where something wasn't clear, a mysterious death, it can be pronounced as an overdose or a murder or something like that. It's being presided over. Okay, there's going to be a change. My intention is to consciously cultivate thoughts that support, nurture, and inspire me, and to choose the point of view that has the most positive effect on my life. Your thoughts belong completely to you. No one else has domain over what you choose to think. Your thoughts and how you interpret the world has a direct impact on your feelings, your vibration, your choices, and your life experiences. By consciously choosing thoughts that are inspiring, supportive, and nurturing, you will cultivate feelings and attract experiences that have a positive effect on your life. Lanakila, victory to triumph. Oh gosh, I also want to say too, guys, that like with the Virgo situation, if somebody you love has a Virgo sun, moon, or rising, and they're going through some kind of tough trial, it can be actually a law trial, please keep an eye on them and let them know that they're not alone, because the tendency for Virgo is to idealize suicide. So somebody may be contemplating suicide because there may be this new rule or new law imposed on them from the court. I just heard circuit court. So this could be for some kind of crime or drug-related charges. You know, with Uranus and Taurus, it could be theft. It could have been caught stealing a house, or having to do with carjacking or some kind of robbery where they stole something. It can be like credit card fraud, you know, any number of things. I just heard the drinking drove them to it. Okay, so it can be drunk driving too. Lanakila, victory to triumph. It is a number 16. Okay, so it is being served some justice, service to the self. My intention is to transmute unhealthy choices to healthy ones, to triumph over self-sabotaging thoughts, and to be comfortable and joyous in my own skin. Okay, the greatest victory of all is to be comfortable in your own skin. What you think, feel, and desire has great value. However, at times, all of us suffer from not feeling good enough. This can lead to self-destructive habits or the use of substances, food, or things to manage our feelings, you know, vices, like I was saying. To liberate yourself and triumph, you must be willing to let go of destructive habits, thoughts, and actions, and instead fill yourself with healthy choices and thoughts. Okay, guys, so yeah, you know, perspective, triumph, if you prioritize. Okay, so it's time to get moving and execute that plan. Okay, it's time to work on the executing of that plan. Take care, guys. Love you.